The interesting uh, direction of the legal system is the use of the word job. We ploy that word in the world of employment because it is defined as such. So you can go to the dictionary of Canadian law. This is just a reference within the legal. We're not here pointing out that Canadians are any worse than any of the other legalists throughout the world. This is just reference that deals with legal perception, legal conception, legal belief. And so it states under job, it says, of course, work, employment. Now we have to take apart the word ploy and employment, but em doesn't make the word any better. Employ is basically used to maneuver someone into something in a very bad direction. So it's meant to trick or deceive. Then we have the second definition, a specific bundle of duties in the workplace. Well, we have to realize that the whole theory in legalism and in legal birthing is that the legal birth comes with a legal bundle of rights and privileges. So everything's bundled up in such, and you receive that by grant, but be careful what you take for granted. It doesn't mean you have it, it just means someone's ploying it into a grant to make you believe this. And then when we deal with man-made rights, which is what legalism is about, that is based on just deceiving somebody because it is recreation or entertainment. It's not creation from who we come from. We've been graced existence. We do not have what they try to play out there down a direction of natural rights. It's more so the sense of that all your natural God-given Christian rights are reserved within Jesus Christ once you accept that free grace. So everything is held and protected in the spiritual heavenly treasury with that, but we don't have legal rights on earth because all Christians, when they're reading the Bible, should be realizing that we're about to reach the new heavens, new earth that was promised. And therefore, the old earth is about to pass away. So we're being brought back to the Garden of Eden before original sin, before Adam brought us into this legal imperfection system that we are experiencing that has been operated by the greatest perpetrator of deception, which is Satan. So anyways, look at the word job. It's, even defined in some dictionaries as official public business for private dishonest gain. So you need to use your private God-given separate side, not part of the legal collective, in order to trespass on the public side, and therefore you're actually peculating or taking funds from a side you're not supposed to be involved in, and then taking benefits and privileges and paying taxes, fees, and fines for the crossover for doing this. So it's concerning when we don't see these things, because without the due diligence to take the time, to take the energies out of a day to actually review and research what we're actually doing, without doing that, it actually removes us from the safety of knowing that we actually are walking based on proper faith, due diligence, and truth. So the majority of the world are walking blindly, and that's why there's so much confusion out there at the moment. So anyways, we leave you with this at this point in the video series, and we hope that this has helped you. We're going to try to keep them as short as possible, but we know that there's a lot of steam turned up out there. We did hit a lot of nerve in the world of the free men on the land movement when we put out that designated video that was dealing with legal dummies, that definitely hit the nerve in those that were actually noted in the government's expose on these groups. They've actually brought more damage than anything, and they've definitely confused more people on the subject of Christianity because they are posing themselves to be true Christians, but they're not. And they are definitely perpetrating things and teachings that are absolutely misinterpreted from where they're grabbing them from. But it's up to you. You can go through the whole video series we've done. These people don't even understand language or the word properly, so they're not even looking at the language. They don't even know what they're saying, and then they're just out there barking and biting, and they've been doing this in many cases from some of these groups for more than 20 years with a long track record. So check out the individuals that you may be listening to and see their long track record of what they've been involved with. Everybody's had a past, everybody's been where they've been, but the fact when you keep on perpetrating the same, errors over and over and over again, and then claiming you're telling people the truth, certainly if anybody's called me a brother on there, when I don't agree with them in any manner, especially when someone's going down legalistic directions, taking benefits and privileges from that, you have to stand back and realize that almost anything can go on the internet. So be careful. And again, pray for them. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. I hope they truly do not know what they do, because if they do know what they're doing, then they're doing willful Adamic sin, of which there really is no forgiveness. Because when you know what is right and you do what is wrong deliberately, then there's no longer a forgiveness for sins. You've actually blasphemed the gift of God under free grace. So anyways, thank you so much for listening, and we will see you on the next video.